Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Welsknight's Realm, my single-player vanilla series. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing some more work over in the Desert Kingdom. Last episode, we built this little bridge right here. And in today's episode, we are going to be building like a checkpoint or a toll station, I guess, some sort of like fortification. Because essentially the plan is to have people come from over there, from that mainland. They'll cross a series of bridges and roads, and once they come to this island, they'll have to pass through this building that we're going to make in this episode before they can enter into the Desert Kingdom. So that's pretty cool. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think it's really going to be a cool build once it's all said and done. Also, cool things have happened to the channel, and I want to talk a little bit about the channel and some things that are going to be changing in case you didn't see, in case you haven't been following what's going on. I am now a hermit. That's amazing. I am so excited. Oh man, I can't even, I'm pumped. I can't even begin to describe just how happy I am and how honored I am to be offered a spot on the Hermitcraft server. I mean, that is awesome. Let's just kind of build this over a little bit, I think. Yeah, here we go. And by now, the news is out. You guys probably saw Hermitcraft Episode 1 yesterday. If you didn't, I highly recommend you check it out because, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. What that does mean, though, for this series is I don't want to get, like, burned out, I guess we would say, on vanilla. So I'm going to be cutting Welsknight's Realm back to 1 episode a week. So because I'm planning on doing 3 Hermitcraft episodes a week, or maybe 4, 3 to 4. Basically, I'm trying to decide if I want to do a set 3 videos a week from the Hermitcraft server, or if I want to do a video every other day, and then however that falls is what we would end up with. Still working on that in my head, but we'll figure that out. Either way, I'm going to be doing a lot of vanilla on the Hermitcraft server. So that means that because I don't want to get completely like burned out on vanilla, Welsknight's Realm is going to be cut back a little bit. I'm not going to cancel the series entirely, but I'm going to cut it back, I think, to I'm thinking to 1 episode a week, at least for the foreseeable future. Maybe if I get really inspired, I'll bring that back up again. But for now, I want to focus on the Hermitcraft server because, I mean, it's the Hermitcraft server. Like, why would I not want to? Okay, so we've got kind of our little building here. I'm thinking this will come across like that. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Then we'll need a floor in here. How many birch slabs do I have? I don't know that I have any with me. I think they're all over here. Let's go grab some. But yes, this series not ending, just reducing the number of episodes because there's going to be a lot of vanilla. There's going to be a lot of vanilla on the channel going forward. So I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Let's maybe grab some of this stuff as well. Yeah, I think that should be good for what we need. Oh, do I have any doors? Let's just take a peek. Not in here. Do I already have spruce doors? I do. Awesome. And we'll grab some spruce fences as well. And maybe a little bit of this. And then string. I am pretty much out of space in my inventory. Gravel, where you go? Gravel would go in here. Let's put it right there. Okay, cool. And then let's just grab some string so that we can hang up those carpets because I want to have like a little awning that covers the door over here. So, okay, so let's see here. We need regular sandstone, and we want that up here, like so. And then I'm thinking we'll go maybe 1 higher for the roof. No, I think this is fine. We'll put our chiseled sandstone or our sandstone slab roof like right here. And that'll give us kind of that roof shape that we want. So that'll look pretty good. There we go. And then maybe, how would this look if we put the doors like right here? Slabs, here we go. That's not a bad look. And then we could maybe put like our windows like this. Maybe we could maybe even do like a 2-wide window in this building, which would be a little bit different than what we've done elsewhere in the kingdom. But I think I'm okay with that. Like, it's not a bad look. How's it look over here? Not bad. Not bad at all. And we could also do a couple of those logs sticking out on the side, just to kind of match that same theme that we've had. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It'll do. Okay, so then we need, I'm thinking this to come up like that. And I need string. Here we go. We're going to put string across there so that we can put carpets up. And let's get up here. I'll grab some white carpets and some orange carpets. And we'll do carpets like that. Let's see how that looks. Because those are kind of our colors. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way that that looks. So this is kind of our entrance way. And then over here, we need to essentially mirror that so that we have kind of the same general feeling going. I'm going to need, oh, no, I do have sandstone, good. So let's go and build that up. So let's see, this would go here. Those two would disappear and sandstone would go there. And then I'm going to need a couple more spruce doors. That's okay. Let's just make a few of those and put them like that. That should work, right? Let's see how that looks. Pretty good? Okay, excellent. This is definitely going to need some terraforming, though. Like this is not doing it for me. This whole side of the island. Definitely going to need some love. So let me do a little terraforming over here, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got the island to a shape that I'm pretty happy with. It still looks pretty natural, but it's a little wider over here, which is good, because that's what we want. We want our door to kind of come out here. And yes, I am tearing up the door. I know we just placed it. It's okay. It's fine. The world is not going to end. Don't worry. Let's put our path blocks down. And then we'll kind of do something like this. Maybe that one there. In fact, do I have dirt as well? I do. Let's do this. And a little bit of that. That should work for us. And then we'll have the path continue on right over here as well. And probably that one too. And then down here. Oh. There we go. So we'll get this path kind of going. Now this is all going to have to be replaced with sand because we don't want the dirt to be confused with the sandstone. Or we don't want the path to be like mixed up. We don't want people to see the dirt and think that the path is like over here. So we'll do something like that, I'm thinking. There we go. And that will probably suffice. Let me go take a nap. Let me get some more work done, guys, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've gotten some pretty serious work done. I think in this building, we're going to go with an oak floor just for a little bit of contrast color-wise. I know a lot of the other buildings in here have birch floors, but I think oak will be really good. I think oak will look really cool. So we're going to go with that. And we could, well, I was going to say maybe, and then let's maybe put the doors like this. Yeah, the doors are pretty much going to have to go there because I don't think you can place them on top of the roadblocks. No, you can't. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll put a couple of torches like this. And then we need the actual checkpoint area. So I'm thinking we'll go maybe like this. And coming out like so. So this will be kind of the area where stuff happens. I'm just going to put, or maybe we could use, yeah, actually, I kind of like the chiseled sandstone. I was going to go stairs there, but I kind of like that chiseled sandstone look. That's not bad. And then we could do something like this, maybe. Coming up to here, and then across. To make like our little gate section. I think that works. So this is the checkpoint area. Now, there needs to be a way for people to get back here. So I'm thinking like right here, we'll take these out. And just leave it like that, and then maybe we'll make ourselves a couple of spruce gates. Why don't we do that? Let's see. So I can never remember the gate recipe. There it is. Okay. So we'll do 2 spruce fence gates, and I'll put one here and one here. And that way, the people who are actually involved in checking, like, passports and paying tolls and all that kind of stuff, they'll be able to stand back here and be relatively safe. So we're good there. Now, we also need to do the banner up here again. So let's grab some fences. Oh, I totally forgot that this, yeah, I guess this one's going to have to be sand. That's fine. There we go. That should work. And then we just need a way up there so I can finish off. Sure, we'll use birch to get up here. Why not? It doesn't matter. And let's just take a look. On this side, we've got white. So on this side, we're going to go orange. Like so. And like so. There we go. So we got our little banners coming out. And I'm just going to plop down a... well, actually, I don't know if anything up here is spawnable. I mean, this area is, and we could put a couple torches down there, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm not super worried about things spawning right there. Or we could just put a couple torches up like this, and that should prevent the majority of mob spawns. I mean, there might be a couple that could spawn like in this little area, or we could even put a couple torches up next to the logs. And that should prevent anything from spawning up here. I think that'll cast enough light. And then last but not least, down here, we've got a little bit that we need to do on the bridge. I just want to take these oak slabs down. Just a little bit. I'm going to need more oak slabs. I want to bring those down just a smidge so that we can make room and make it look just a little bit better. I shouldn't need many of them. Like, this should be enough. So we'll just bring those down, and where's my edge? Like right here? Is that right? Yeah, that looks wrong. That is wrong. That one goes away. And that one would go away as well, because this block, I think, no, actually, yeah, this side was fine. This side was fine to begin with. So I think we're good. We've got our little thing over here. This, I want to be sand. I don't want just a random grass block just chilling out over there. But there we go. We've got ourselves a little area. Now, we do need to find a way to kind of block this off, because otherwise people could just go around. So I'm thinking we'll do some sort of a wall, maybe spruce, and I want to find, I wish this building was like one longer so I could make a single, I suppose I could extend it. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Do I have the sandstone? Chiseled. I'm pretty much out. Oh, no, here we go. I do have sandstone there. So we could just extend the building by one. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, I am back. So I extended the building by one in that direction. And now we're just going to change stuff up a little bit. Instead of having just the one like 2 wide window, we'll go with 2 smaller ones. And then that would go there. And that will give us a middle point. With which we can basically make the wall. So I think that'll be good. Let's get this fixed. There we go. Oh. There we go. And like so. Beautiful. Okay. And then torch and spruce wood log. And then we'll do the same on the other side over here. Torch, torch. Okay. So there we go. Now the building has a clear middle point, which means if I make a wall that comes out to, say, right here, and let's just line that up like so, then I think we'll be in good shape. And I don't really want to use sandstone. Maybe oak? How would oak look? For a wall like that? Not so great. Don't like it. Maybe we will go back to sandstone. And it would match everything else in the village theme-wise. And then maybe we could mix in like some orange stained clay or something. So let's actually go sandstone like so. There we go. And that looks pretty good. We've got our wall that comes across. We need those two to be sandstone as well, I think. We may even want to bring that up a little bit more. Let's bring that up one higher. So we'll go up to here. This will be sandstone all the way across. And then we'll take our fences like that. And that comes all the way to out here. And spruce. Okay. So that's what we're going to do on both sides. Let me do that on the other side as well, guys, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back, and check it out. We've got the building done. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. We've got kind of this area so that as you enter into the kingdom, you'll get your identification or whatever it may be, your travel papers. You get that all checked right here, and then you can either leave or enter, and this is the only way into the kingdom from over there. So I think that'll work. I think it works out pretty well, and I like it. But I am definitely out of time for this episode, guys, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.